welcome back to another episode of Love and Life. I am your host, Tony B, and I have my co-host, my family, my better half beside me. What's up, B?
What's happening?
We doing handshake?
Not today, please.
We'll keep it simple today.
Keep it simple,
Yeah,
okay.
we'll keep it simple.
Because they can't
How
get
you
it
doing,
right.
baby?
I'm fine, baby. How are you?
I'm great.
Matter of fact, come on.
Yes.
How many episodes in? 36.
That's for that. I'm skipping you now. BG, what's up? BG is in the building. How y'all doing, family?
Hey,
What's happening? What's up, BG?
BG here. Brother, my brother L Boogie, what's up?
What it do, y'all? Hell Bookie in the building. Let's get it, y'all.
They happy today. I love it. I love this energy. MB.
What's up, good looking people? We're in the building.
Lady T, would it be?
I ain't even called on you yet.
Go ahead, get it in.
Last but
Ladies.
not least.
Say the best for last. Hi, baby. I mean, hi, people.
Let's do our shake.
Hated
Like
it.
some hater.
That was the handshake for dummies.
Sound like some hater. Sound like some hater.
Oh, that was funny. That was funny. Don't be mad. I'm just laughing. You know what I mean?
Continue on, Tony B.
The famous words of Color Purple. Hated it. Lord.
Y'all simple color
Color
purple.
purple.
Look up in the color
You mean
In living color.
In living color for the record. But who's down? Turn it there. Dun-dun-dun-dun.
And he was serious
He
with
was
it.
serious all the time. That's because it's still on his mouth.
I
We
know
just
it's
saw
color
the color
something.
purple.
It's color something.
Trying to be smart, so dummy dumb.
Like, what's in your L Boogie? What's in your cup?
Hated it.
I'm drinking tequila, man, off the rocks.
So maybe that had something
No,
to do with it.
no.
Yes, it did.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see what you have, L Boogie. Okay.
Yeah, that's nice right there.
Yeah.
Drinking just on the rocks. Keeping it gangster tonight.
Keeping the gangster, okay. Lady
Keeping
T,
it
what's in your cup?
gangsta.
What y'all had up there?
That's that
Lemon
new.
drop.
The
that's
lemon
that,
drop.
Yeah, that's that
With
new
the
Ciroc limonada.
Pretty good.
Yeah, that is good.
Yeah, pretty
New
good.
Ciroc on the market. Pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get ready to go into the quick question, and it's on you. Boo.
All right. How late is too late for your spouse to come home?
That's okay. Well, it's your quick question.
Yeah.
Somebody say it gotta be yes or no, but okay. Go
But
ahead.
it
it's your
still
question.
has to be yes or no, so you pose the time.
Well, can
Right.
you? Okay, well let's add on to that question. Can your spouse come home 4-5 o'clock in the morning? Yes, you.
Yes.
Okay. L Boogie, can your spouse come home 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning?
Yes.
LB.
Hey. Yes.
Yeah. PG, can your spouse come home 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning?
Hell yes.
Yes.
No explanation.
I
yet.
didn't. I just said yes. See, mind your business.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'm scared. I want to say yes, but then I want to say no. Say whatever.
Which one?
Okay, but that you pick one or two, yes or no.
You know.
It depends. Can you do depends?
No.
You just
yes or no.
yes or no.
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and answer my own question. No.
Okay,
No,
and
no,
why?
no, no,
Oh,
no,
oh,
Not
no.
him as the why. He gotta
BG,
pick some-
BG, explain to me.
I think we all.
No,
on
you
the
know
same
what?
page.
You know what? I'm gonna go with L Boogie.
How
L
you
Boogie,
gonna pick-
explain to me how is it that your spouse could come home 4-5 o'clock in the morning?
Because if she's out that late, I know where she is. And I mean, it's been times where, you know, she's at my sister's house or whatever, and they enjoying herself. And if she have a drink or two, I don't want her drinking. You know, if she got to sober up a little bit to come home,
Yeah.
then that's fine. But if she, like, far as coming home from a club 4 or 5 o'clock, no. But
That's
if she-
that's why I was
but,
thinking.
but I mean, but if she's like with family, nah, I wouldn't put no time. Long as I know where she is, that's really the key.
Okay.
Long as I know where she
All
is,
right.
yeah.
Well,
As long as I know where she at, that's all that matters.
to each his own. Now I guess we gotta go ahead and move
But
on.
it has happened. But I ain't gonna go there. I mean, it's happened.
we can't go into that.
We can't go into it, but I'm just saying when you saying yay or nay to it, it's you know, 9 times out of 10, like El Boogie said, you know where they are, where your spouse is.
Yeah.
So don't be so quick to say no, because it has happened.
Yeah, when we're together.
And I'm going to
Or at least we supposed to know where they at.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
That, well, at least we supposed to know where they at. They
Yeah.
tell us
Okay.
where they
Okay.
at, and they come in the house, and we just, as a person, as your spouse, you respect them that they telling you where they coming
Right.
from.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, because we can make a quick question go into a whole show.
Absolutely.
All right,
Okay.
all right.
But that was a
Comfortable.
good question, B.
Yeah, it was a good question, B. The topic for today is boundaries to nurture stronger connections. And what I mean when I say boundaries, the importance of making sure that we have boundaries in place within a relationship, and how they can have a positive impact on your relationship if you and your partner sit down and discuss your boundaries up front. Like, what are your I'm gonna leave it right there first, and then as we go ahead.
Well, can I kind of, because this is something that we talk, and I mean, if I can,
Yeah.
the boundaries thing kind of came up because me and my wife, we grown, you know, we do grown up things. And I told her, I say, when we get home, I don't want to get too,
Get into it.
I'd say I want you to lay on the bed and, you know, and just close your eyes and let me do what I want to do to you.
I'm fine.
You said okay.
No, she said no. She said, I'm not closing my eyes and let you. I say, you're my wife. No, hear me out. I say, you my wife. I should be able to do to you what I want to do to you. So the discussion
I
came
agree.
up. She felt like that's not the case. So I feel like as her being my wife, I should be able, in a sexual way, I should be able to do what I want to her.
So she crossed
What
your
you want
boundaries.
to.
What I want to.
Exactly.
She crossed
exactly.
your boundaries.
Huh?
She
No, no,
crossed
no.
your boundaries.
She crossed. What you mean? No, she told me no. She said she wasn't closing her eyes. She needed
No,
to
I
see what was
didn't.
doing.
No, I didn't. That was not what I said. I said that I need to know what you're doing. So, yes, I can close my eyes, but when you say let me just do what I want to do to you, like it may not be something that I want done to me.
And,
A hole
And
A hole is a hole.
so no. So that's where the conversation of boundary. He was like, "Well, you my wife. I should be able to do." No, you. No.
And I
No,
feel like
because
who
I can't
feel?
do what I want to do to you. If I wanted to do something to you,
But did he say
you
no?
have-
Did he say that?
It doesn't matter. I mean,
So I'm trying to figure
So-
out who
so-
boundaries
so
got
no-
crossed.
So hold up.
nobody's boundaries got crossed.
So no, this is a good point because one of my notes is your personal limits. Boundaries means like your personal limits, your needs, your values, and you express that to your partner. So I'm hearing BG say, "Hold up, no, you're not doing that because you could be violating my personal limit."
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
So you don't believe that there should be personal limits
Just because you married?
just because you're married?
Well, excuse me. I mean, guess what?
I'm asking.
I'm talking to both of y'all.
Wow.
I mean, that's a
How
great,
they attack me?
that's a great question because that's what because I kind of feel like as a
Both
man,
of y'all
and I think-
came. I don't. For me, sexually, there's no boundaries for me and my husband. Because
I'm gonna come back to that.
There's no boundary. Now there are boundaries for me with certain things.
No,
but
so you can't say
You
that.
can't say this.
certain but sexually is a thing. So there are boundaries for me in other areas of. I'm not going following him off the bridge if he feel like he want to jump. The boundaries for me is not jumping. But sexually, like I because I'm curious and I'm open with my husband.
And I
So
feel like that's how
you're
you should
open.
be.
So if your husband, so that can take you anywhere,
Right.
right? And so
I trust him in that area.
So you trust that if he said, "Okay, I want to bring another woman into our bed
You
with
open.
you," then you're open to that. Is what I'm hearing.
That's
But
what
I
I
think
mean,
with that,
too.
Wait,
Let her answer.
because that's what I'm hearing.
you know how they come at me. Let me do it.
But
we on the same island.
page.
We on the
tonight.
same
No, we on
island.
the same page.
We
So-
on the same page.
You might regret
they
that
on the
in
same
10
page. They on the
minutes.
same page. They on the
So
same
the
page.
thing about it is because we have had those conversations, I know where he is with that. He know where I am with that. That's not even something that's coming to my mind based off of when he say close your eyes and let me lead the way. I'm thinking it's him leading me into wherever.
He know your boundaries are.
Man, I know his boundaries, so that's not in my mind. Listen, you asked me a question, I'm trying to answer. You asked me, and I know because I know where he is. That's not even a thought that's coming across my mind that I'm gonna wake up to
Yeah,
see
with somebody
someone
else.
else in my room.
Yeah, I got you.
I'm not even. My mind not even going there. I'm like, shit, yes. Where the fun? Bring it on. Not in that degree, because that's not what I'm into, and he's not into that.
You don't know what he
That's
into.
a boundary, right?
He's
But-
not. We've
Is that not a
discussed
boundary?
that.
That's- Discuss
that's
that,
a
yeah.
boundary, but I'm kind. When I said that to my wife, it ain't like I'm gonna be pissing on her or nothing nasty. Like, it's boundaries. I know it's boundaries. I'm just talking about that. To me,
She know you not that type of person. Mine,
It doesn't
For me,
matter.
it's nothing
It just
sexual about
relax.
that. People
Yeah.
do it,
Relax,
but to
yeah.
me, it's nothing sexual about that.
right.
You just
About
been saying
what?
relax.
Pissing or
Shitting on somebody.
Right.
Yeah.
We not into that. So I guess that's you got when you
We're not
when you
either,
do
but
those
when
type
he
of
say-
things. I
but
guess you
again-
have that in your as an option to be done for people who do that. Whatever you do, you do. But that's not what we do and how we have fun. It's when we are intimate with each other.
I think y'all taking it to the extreme circumstance.
Who?
And that, I've allowed you on El Boogie to speak, so please, can I have the floor? Only thing I'm saying is, I think that y'all using examples that's extreme. So, to the urinating and stuff like that. But what I'm saying is you can still have a boundaries that's close, even though BG trusts you. It can still be something that you do that she may not like, or she feel like, hold up, that's a trigger for me, or that's a boundary that you cross. So I don't think that a marriage license gives you invitation to an open playground with someone sexually.
And I might
That's
not
just
be.
me.
I might not be in that mood
That day.
night. You know what I'm saying?
But
And
that's why you close your eyes and let me get you there, baby.
Yeah, but when you say to me that, oh, you're my wife, I should be able to do whatever it is that I want to do to you. No.
He just was trying to give you a little bit of
I
that
don't
TKO.
think me
That's it.
personally, I don't think that it's
BBTO, baby.
I don't think it's let me just straight
So, I mean,
like
you know,
I just don't. I feel like courage to a person's integrity go
Y'all
a
know
long
each
way. So
other
I don't
boundaries.
think that that's
Lord have
something
mercy.
that you wake up and you.
That's why I say you going to the extreme. Okay, let's take
I don't
BG
think
point
like
where
that.
she said maybe that night she don't feel like if you hopefully you're not listening with kids in the car or whatever with you. Like it could be a night where she may not feel like she wants oral performed on her. That's
Well,
just
why
not.
not? Why not
Hold
just
on,
say?
'cause you
Why
can't
not
have
just
those
say?
nights when
But
you
no,
don't feel
why
like
not
that.
just say not tonight? Don't just say no. Why not, why say
What?
no? I'm not closing my eyes. No. Why not just say not tonight?
Because it
Not
could
tonight.
be that maybe it's just that particular act that I may not want tonight, but it's something
But
else
how
that I
you
may
know?
want.
Now how they gonna tell me how to respond to
I
what
ain't.
I want done with? Now I can't tell them how to respond. Right.
Right.
I
She
can't.
No, we're not
open.
saying that.
I can't tell them,
All
but
I'm
now they gonna
saying
tell
is,
me
this
why
say
not
not
just say-
tonight. Not
I
tonight.
didn't know
don't
what
want it
tonight meant. I didn't know what it meant because he wanted me to close my eyes. It was not that there was no getting it on. But
you just need to know
I
what's
need
gonna happen.
Yeah, I'm not closing
Yeah.
my eyes tonight, and you do what you
Trying
want to
to
do
beat
to
TBO.
me. And then when you explain to me, when you come back and say, "Well, you my wife," I should see that take it to a whole nother level for me. I understand that there's a level of trust and all of that. We know each other, but when you tell me just because you're my wife, I control what you say, I control what you do, I control what happens to you. No, I am still an individual.
I don't think it was
Hey,
going
well,
to
you-
that extreme.
but how you
Way
gonna tell
trying
me?
to
But that's
control
what
it.
he's saying,
But-
baby.
Nah,
No,
that's
he
what I
did.
said.
You
He ain't what he
said,
said.
what did you say that last statement? As your husband, I should be.
I say as you being my wife, I should be able to do what I want to do to you.
And not only did he say that to me, he then got on the phone and called Brother B and said, "Brother B, Brother B,
Because that's just how I
Wait,
felt.
no,
Why
Brother
you
B,
ain't
what
call
you
him
say?
B?
Shouldn't I be able to do what I
Because I
want?"
was trying to save it for the topic. I was trying to save it for the topic.
What's your take? Because you've been mighty quiet.
Listen. Don't worry about who he called. You know what I'm saying? The man made the phone call, and
He wanted somebody to back him up on it. I mean,
yeah. I'm
And he
I'm
didn't
more
back
so
me up.
I'm,
He didn't back
I'm
me
more
up.
so like
He
this.
told me no.
Yeah, because man, I ain't closing my eyes. Motherfucker, close your eyes and lay back. Nope. Why? You don't trust? No, it ain't that I don't trust you. I need to know what the hell you trying to do. And I ain't. You could be telling me close my motherfucking eye and that thing, slit my damn throat. Anything. Anything.
You
Anything.
going to
I ain't
extreme
gonna
too.
slit
Yeah, but I'm
But,
saying.
not your
but
partner.
wait a minute. So
No,
then, all right,
I'm just saying.
It seems like
Not
this
your
a one night
father.
stand
No,
or something.
no.
Okay, so but let me say this. I turned it around on him, and I say, this is how I live life, and this is just me. And whatever is good for the goose is good for the gander. Can I do that to you? Can I ask you to close your eyes? Can I blindfold you and tie your hands to the bed and do
Yes,
what I want
indeed,
to do to
baby. Get me.
you? Y'all just
Give me.
Get me, baby.
I'm
he told
open.
me no.
I said no, but
And
at the
he
same
told
time,
me no.
I
So
said
what
no,
is
but
that?
I'm gonna tell you, I said no, but now thinking about it, I'm gonna say yeah because and I'm gonna tell you why I'm gonna say yeah
Because he know me.
I trust that you know the boundaries, just like I know your boundaries. Not you won't wake up and Susie sitting in the bed with us. You know what I mean? That's not or something that I'm not supposed to do. So I'm gonna trust that Bob ain't gonna be just vibrating beside my,
He might.
Bob.
battery operated boyfriend.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one, though.
I think me and my husband on the same page with that.
So you
They
think
don't-
marriage?
They living with psychos and all that.
So
I'm
what
like,
about you,
that's
Tony?
crazy.
Look, they like that. One eye open,
No,
one eye shut.
I don't. The same. I was going to ask her the question: do she think a marriage license gives you that by somebody being your spouse, they should be able to do what they want to you sexually? No, it's a no for me. Because again, everybody has boundaries. That's just like I ask again. People, I hope you don't have keys in your car. If I say, Brother B, can I strap on and get like?
But,
You
see,
see
but
how you looking at? But hold on.
Let her. Can she finish?
Can I
I
strap on?
think y'all going a little too
Can she
far.
Y'all
finish?
going a little too
Come
far,
on,
man.
I think y'all
That is-
going
that's
a little
going
bit
too far,
extreme.
man.
That's no different from having another female in a relationship.
Yeah, that's
Y'all going to the
Yes,
extreme.
that's only me and him.
No, but I'm just saying. I know I'm not gonna come to my wife because I want to do something sexually with her. Say I want to bring another. I know that's all that. I'm not just
Yeah.
gonna disrespect her in that way.
Exactly. I
exactly.
So
think
that
y'all,
would be the same way
yeah.
by talking about strapping on.
That's disrespectful to your spouse, to your husband.
And I'm
You
not
know
gonna be
you don't roll
disrespectful.
like that.
Okay,
Sexually,
I
I'm
got
not gonna
you.
be disrespectful.
Okay,
Yeah,
let me
exactly.
ask this.
But that's what I'm
Hold
saying.
up,
Can I-
Lady C. Hold up, Lady C.
'Cause
Let
I
me
wanna know
ask.
something.
Let me ask this. You said strapping on would be disrespectful to you, right?
Correct.
So, and again, if I'm tell me if I'm getting too personal or whatever. I hope no kids are listening. Have you ever asked your spouse, can you go, and not the vagina hole, the
back door.
The back door. Isn't that disrespectful?
No.
Yes, it is. To me, it is.
Oh, Jesus, give me a knife
think
and
it
slit
is.
my wrist right now.
But isn't that the same thing?
No,
What
so
the
I mean,
shit?
to me, it's just, they feel like, oh, because I'm a man, and nothing belongs there.
And
As
I'm
a woman, it don't belong
there.
there. But they feel like
It exactly.
Yeah.
That's disrespectful.
Hold the shut the front door.
Oh,
You say what now?
oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. Nah, shut the back door.
Hold on.
But no, I'm just trying to make a
Now
point. Isn't that the
that's
same
on
thing?
two different levels, dog.
No.
Right there. That's two different
Why is
levels.
it okay? I'm gonna come. I want
because
them.
you're a man.
So can I? So
I mean, because not to be, I mean, you know, we all grown and, you know, but it's been some times where it's been some intimate moments where, you know, you and it's like you wasn't there, but you kind of feel yourself like you want the person to go there.
Yeah.
You just in that moment and you know you feel your hand and you so I'm like, oh, okay, that's what you want tonight. So what I mean, what we doing?
I'm lost too, brother L Boogie. I'm confused like a mother.
That's- for me,
Yabba dabba
that's
a doo doo.
not-
Because
to
I'm
me,
trying to figure
I
out.
think
this.
that it's the same thing because
No,
just
that's-
like you
that's
said,
a
a
little
man. BG said a man feel like nothing belongs there, and for a woman nothing belongs there. That's not where that goes. It goes in the vagina.
And it goes.
Well, let me just
To
say
each his
this.
own.
I was getting ready to say
to
to
each
each his own because I think too. I think
Right,
too.
you're
It's
absolutely
about.
right.
I think too. The topic in itself
It's
is
not a
about
given.
sexual comfort. Whatever makes you comfortable sexually,
Yeah.
your spouse knows that. So
Right.
if you're with a person and they know that that's not something that you are okay with, and that y'all haven't ventured there or whatever y'all got agreements with, then why would those boundaries be crossed if you are told, hey, let me lead you to that next level of ecstasy or whatever he
Right,
felt like
right.
he wanted to. Like, I just think that you all are a little far-fetched when it comes
They
to
take it a
certain
little too
things.
far.
Like, it's just that's
No, I'm not saying that. I responded
that's
that way.
absurd.
I was saying that as a response to the question of you saying that you could, that's a violation or whatever, you could do what you want to do. That was an example. I've already told you guys that you was going extreme earlier with the pen and the shit and all of that. Only thing that I'm saying is to your point, yes, it's sexual comfort, but still, you keep saying that everybody has a trust level. That means you have a boundary, right? But when we started, you said it's no boundaries.
I said no boundaries for me sexually.
It is a boundary
there-
for you sexually.
There are no boundaries for what I
She said-
trust
she
this
said
man.
For those two, it's no
I'm
boundaries.
saying with me and my
It
husband.
is a boundary if you can't bring a woman
But
in.
those are things
But
that
these
we
are stuff
know
we
we're
already
not
know of.
And
doing.
that's a boundary.
I'm telling you, now
They know
correct
that-
me if
they
I'm
know
wrong
that-
We already
because,
know it,
because
though.
y'all have a way
We
of
already
y'all have
have
a way of
established.
putting out here, painting this narrative that everything that is outside of your thoughts ain't relevant. At the end of the day,
Lord
if
have
you come back and you say, the question was posed that he said, close your eyes, let me blindfold you, let me handcuff you, and let me lead the night, right? Honest, I know what that means. There's only one thing that can happen with that. So basically, I trust him to that degree. He know what I do, what I like. I know what he like. I'm not going to do something outside of the norm that we typically don't do if I ain't got no blindfold on.
And that's when you're going to cross boundaries.
So at the end of the day, when I
You do
say,
something you aren't supposed to do.
but we don't have those things that the most he can do is something that we don't do on an average, consistent basis. That's where my mind going. Not that I'm going to wake up with another woman in my room or...
I didn't say that was what I just
mean,
said that was outside of your boundaries and that
Right.
could be something that could happen. I didn't say that is what he would do.
Right.
And so
And
I guess,
again,
so I guess
like
my question with the boundaries, maybe I shouldn't have worded it that way because I know there's boundaries. Okay, I do know there's boundaries. When I say there's no boundaries, I know there's boundaries. But those are that's a whole nother.
That's
a
divorce.
whole-
Yeah.
That's divorce.
That's correct. That's not a boundary.
Right?
That's a
Deal
divorce.
breaker.
Okay, well, for
So
me,
maybe I
yes,
maybe I
ass.
shouldn't have
full,
said it.
yes,
ass.
please,
Yeah,
when you,
right.
because I'm a very literal person.
'Cause
Again,
we
I'm a
not
word. I
into
love
that.
words. When you speak with me, say what you mean. You can't tell me that is no boundaries, and then in the next breath you tell me it's a boundary. So you say what you mean and mean what you say. So say yes, I'm open. We have an open sexual free relationship, but I do have boundaries in place. Don't say, oh no, not for me over here.
Sexually.
We open sexually. We
When
are
got jag
free.
on it,
That's not true.
I understand.
I mean, you can apply that question however,
be quiet.
and you gotta bring it. You gotta break it down and say, "Oh, I need to see words. I need to know." You know who you with, and you know what they like and what they don't like.
Exactly.
I don't care if it's discussed or if it ain't discussed. You know what that man sitting by you like, and he knows what you like for all the couples up here. So certain things you already know. I think y'all, your sexual comfort level is what it is, and what you're not open to doing because of, for whatever reason, it's reasons behind that. And as long as y'all know those reasons, then at the end of the day, it don't matter.
The
So then
reason
how-
is the personal boundary. Right?
Exactly. So how you gonna sit up here and tell me that I can't have that opinion?
No,
that I can't
no.
tell
That's
my
not
husband?
what I'm
that.
saying.
No,
Don't
you
say
just
that.
told me that I was wrong for
I'm not.
rewind the tape, please.
I ain't never say you was
Videographer,
wrong.
rewind the
We
tape.
were just
'cause
saying
you're telling
that.
me.
We were just saying that your husband know the boundaries, not
But
because
okay,
when
so
you got
that,
your
for
eyes
number one,
closed.
let me say this. Any and everything happens for the first time. There's always a first time for something, and it could be something I don't know what he thought, what he watched on TV, or what he did, and got something in his mind. And I'm not saying that I don't trust him to that degree. Don't get me wrong. So y'all trying to make it seem like I don't trust my husband.
No.
That's what you trying to.
No.
That's what you just said.
No.
That's what you just said, and that's not at all what it is. But I have boundaries, and I don't care who you are. I do not believe that just because you're my husband that you have a right to make decisions for me, whether it's sexually, whether it's anything. We need to have a conversation about it.
Right.
So
I can
don't
respect that.
but you. Yeah, so everything is so.
I thought y'all had a
But
conversation.
no, and that's no. But
Baby,
BG,
y'all had a
Do
conversation.
what I want
no,
to do to you.
but BG made an excellent point when she said, "I don't know what you watch." And people, again, we've talked about this several times on this platform. How people change
every day.
People change every day, and then I think you even mentioned this, El Boogie. You could be so caught up in a moment that you get a little frisky and want to try something new. And we ain't never did this shit before, and you may want to explore.
He want to sit on my damn face with it and let me talk. Like, I don't know. I mean, like, who knows? Shit.
But I think honestly, I think that would be so hilarious. Like that would be so
it would be
funny and
hilarious to
comical,
you,
like,
but it's
if
not
you
hilarious
get your
to me.
ass up on me and you not,
I
but
mean-
see, I would
You
find
like
it humorous.
you like comedy.
I mean, come on.
I don't.
I don't know.
Well, I hope this. So when I say there's no boundaries, I guess I should have worded, but you should know your spouse.
Yeah,
you know.
That's it. That's
You
all.
know what I'm gonna do and what I'm not gonna do. You ain't gonna wake up with my ass in your face. I mean, come on now. To even think about that,
That was just an example. It was just an example.
that's shit.
It was just an example.
This
That's
is
the-
time
that's-
But let
the whole
Lady
thing
T.
of it all,
But
though.
let Lady T and M Beat say it. They sexual like
They free.
It's free.
We
He
know,
can sit
but
on her
we know the boundaries
face.
not
He can sit on
wrong.
her face if he want to.
Right.
And she tosses salad.
My husband not into that though.
Yeah.
Y'all
You gotta
not
know-
into that.
You
I'm
gotta
not
know what a
into-
mug into.
I'm not into
Rewind
that
that
need
tape
before
because I
that.
think she said that she would try a couple new
I did
Nah,
not.
not
No,
that.
they lied because
No,
I did
no,
not
no.
say that. I said
no.
that I I know what my husband is into, and that's not something that he's
that's what it
into.
is.
And I'm not gonna even. I ain't into that. I ain't licking nobody ass up. But at the end of the day, that's not what he's into. So I would not go there.
Exactly.
Okay.
He never.
Well, what
shit
are
out
some of the
me.
benefits of establishing boundaries? And since we on sexual boundaries, let's keep it there, and we can add on if we want to. Like, what's the benefits of communicating what's considered acceptable and unacceptable behavior for you?
I guess for me, my wife not waking up with my ass in her face. I mean,
I think. See, now he on joke time. But I think exactly what just came up. Having those conversations and setting those boundaries would eliminate or minimize those types of follow-up conversations because you've laid down the the rules, your boundaries up front, and so people know where you're willing to go.
Yeah, because you could try to introduce something new and it mess up the whole setting, the moment at that time. You're like, no, man, just get off me. Get the hell out of the way. I ain't doing that.
people do it all the time.
Yeah, people do it all the time, but that's what I'm saying. When you come with something that's outside of the box or outside of the norm for you and your partner, next thing you know, you trying to do something new. That new shit fuck up the mood sometimes.
And don't get.
Well, it was my turn to respond, but I ain't.
But no, I'm just adding on to what he's saying, ladies. I'm gonna let you go. But I don't think none of us are up here saying that we haven't had open conversations with our spouse about sex
Certain
and what
things,
we
yeah.
like and don't like, and even probably exploring new things. Is not that. I'm just saying having personal boundaries is important.
Yeah.
For me, it's emotional safety too, because you never know. And I don't want to get too deep in this episode, what you can do to somebody that can trigger somebody. It's a lot of things. So that's why keeping that open communication between partners, the same what you like and what you don't like, or hey, can we try this, and get feedback. Okay, is that a boundary for you or not a boundary for you? But yeah, don't think it's strictly nothing. We keeping everything the same since we met. We not trying nothing new. We not saying that. Yeah. We just saying that establishing boundaries is important.
Talk about it.
And let me say this.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah. And let me say this. I know I look good, right? But as we grow and as we age, as we mature, people in different periods in their life, what you used to do or what you felt was good last year, it may not be the same. Our bodies change. Not that a whole lot of stuff is on the table, but you just, when you in menopause, your mood is one way today, it's another tomorrow. So yes, I might close my eyes today. Tomorrow I might not close my eyes, but. You gotta trust and understand that it has nothing to do with the fact that I don't have trust in my spouse.
I ain't never say that.
But no, yes you did.
That's what they keep
I ain't said that.
That's what they said, and we're gonna rewind.
I ain't say that. I know you trust him. You with him. So at the end of the day, there's some level of trust.
Or comfort sexually. I think we all are comfortable sexually, to your point, because we want to be with the person. But to BG's point, I think we change, we grow. We don't like things.
I'm a firm, I'm an example of you change, you grow. So I might put out there them handcuffs the other night. I said you can't lock me alone. Like, my hands being tied behind my back. Put them in the front now, not behind me. But it is very interesting because honestly, I still reflect back to knowing what do people know about the love that we have for each other, because this is not open conversation that we've had personally of boundaries Like it's like we just know.
You just understand.
I just
what's what.
understand the person I'm with, and I know.
Now
and I
earlier
don't
you
think we
said
never
no.
really
We
had talk
see
either.
earlier you said y'all talked about it.
I said we know each other. We I guess basically where we are sexually is kind of on the same level or terms, because you can have some couples that the female may be into certain things that the male may not be in, or vice versa. With us, we're on the same level, in the same playing field with that. So it's nothing for me to wake up and I'm feeling like it's some lips poking me and it's something else. So at the end of the day, I don't get offended beyond that. What'd you do? I'm going to receive that with open arms with my husband. That's just, I don't take that and say, oh no, you done violated my lips. Like that's not what I'm not speaking. I'm speaking in general. I'm not talking to anybody directly one-on-one. I'm just saying for me. So certain things, no, we haven't just really sit down and said, oh well, what is it that you really like? What is it that you really want when it comes to us being intimate? Because we just know based off of the things that we've done with each other over the years, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So you haven't had the personal boundaries conversation then? But that's what
I
we
just
thought
said
heard.
we haven't actually said,
Okay.
when I think about it,
That's
no.
what I'm saying. That's what we thought we heard earlier.
y'all
That's
had
what I
one?
thought I heard.
Yeah, because I said, we've talked about, I'd be like, I don't, like that. Or that's something for me. Like, we've had those type of conversations, but I can say, again, it's not, I'm going to go back to what you said. As you get older, something that you may have liked then, you may not like now. And it's some things that where I'm older now that
you like.
that I like now that I
you
probably
didn't
didn't like then.
Yeah.
Because I tell you now, I don't know, it's something about 50. You get a little more friskier. You want it a lot. I know for me. I don't know if you saw the, if you felt it, if you can see the difference. Do you?
I can feel it. Come here.
But
Come
again,
here.
he probably getting stuff now that he probably didn't get. And then back then, he probably was like, "Dang, I remember you used to do this. Yeah, but not no more.
Right.
This what I like
It's
now.
like,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? It's just to me, it's communication.
But is
And
that fair?
And not.
Is that
agree.
fair?
Huh?
That's a good question.
I'm just asking the question. Is that fair?
What, the
Something that you
communicate?
used to get that you don't get
If
now.
it's something that, and I understand y'all say the body change, but I know Brother Bina said what you did back then, how you got it, you got to keep
I
it.
used to get a whole hour and a half.
I'm about to say that, you better tread lightly with that. Now, we was on the same island. You can write F up now.
See, you ain't hear that. What you say, BG?
I used to get a whole hour. You could go home, hour and a half, 2 hours.
Now, what you get?
Hey,
1, 2, 3.
I'm
Lights
old.
out.
No, he did. He just say I'm older. Like really?
But at least
Is that fair?
You gotta take a break. Hey, book, you gotta take a break.
That so
Now,
that
I'm
was
going to say
your
this,
Take a
L
damn
Boogie, now. I was with you on,
Don't you-
Bad Girl was
don't you
saying.
sit there.
And Tony be
I
saying.
asked, is it? That's what I asked.
Yeah, because
you got
y'all,
the
you have changed.
Don't you say
You have
that.
changed.
Don't you sit
You
there.
have changed
I
over the
know
years.
I know I've changed.
Yeah, and I'm
And
quick to
that's gonna
say,
that's gonna happen to all of
yeah,
us.
all of us.
You know
So
what I mean?
I think that's a fair statement, and
What?
you just got that life happens and change. You're not always, because I'm sure it's times where the men aren't always in the mood. They say that they are,
But you know what they also say?
but
You don't use it, you lose it.
hey, I'm not dealing with that statement there. All I'm saying is that at the end of the day, there's been times where you are not always in the mood.
I can't agree. I can't
if you
agree
don't
to that.
go ahead now.
If you don't
I'm
do-
gonna go back to
Yeah.
Lloyd's
I'm
statement.
not.
About
But
if you
I'm
use it,
speaking
you don't-
in
if you don't
general.
use
I'm not just saying you. I said men, not you. And I'm sure some men out there that's not always in the mood. But
Probably
again,
so.
you can't just walk away and say, "Oh well." If I was to walk, because I've had times where doors getting slammed and you rolling your eyes and you garage door. You know?
No, not down there where
Right.
you say no.
Like it's open.
No. She can't be serious.
Yes, I am. But I'm just saying, where you walk around, you mad based off of life
That you
happening.
didn't just open your mouth like you said when the lips hit the lips. You ain't just open your mouth and say, "Hey, come on in." What happened to that? Like, girl, I'm telling you,
shit.
Be transparent. You can't be
wherever the wind blows down there.
Be transparent because you ain't doing a disservice to these.
No, you understand what I'm saying?
No,
or
but honestly, what
You
I
gotta
will
get
say,
yourself-
and what I will say, like I said, it depends on the day. There are some days that I don't feel like my best self. I don't like it be like days I be like, oh, I feel that. I feel like I don't feel sexual. And that's okay. And I might not want to close my eyes and let him do what he want to do because I don't feel good about myself at that moment. It's so many reasons why.
But it's how the way you bring it sometimes. That's what I think.
We're
it is.
delivering.
It's- delivering. That could be the thing. Huh?
Like deliver what? So what? So
So if he came to you and he asked you that question, you just blatantly like, no.
did I just say no?
Just blatantly say
Did
no.
I just say no?
But that's where the
But see, that's
communication.
where
That's where
the communication come in. That where you say
But
you
no, and we're
outside of it being sexual, like you sitting here and
and we
explaining.
did have a conversation.
We'll have a conversation.
But-
I'll be like, nah, baby, you fine. Oh, nah, I just don't feel sexy.
Right.
But then that's why I'm like, but it's kind of a catch-22 because now I'm feeling like it's not about you. It's about me getting what I need.
And see, that's the wrong. See,
That's the wrong.
No, I don't say that to her.
yes.
I never, come on, I didn't say that to you, but at the same time, if I feel like you sexy enough for me to get what I need, then that's, in a sense, that should be all. But at the same time, when you get to a point in your marriage like we are, okay,
You respect what she
you
said.
know, and you just go in the other room and
Get
free
something- get
yourself if you have to.
And slam cabinet door.
Nah, I mean, I ain't doing that no more. I ain't did that in a long time.
That's because you be a little strong. The doors, you know.
It's something wrong with y'all, but
But folks, it's for y'all out there, man. Just had the
All right,
conversation.
I'ma
That's
just
it.
wrap
That's
this
all.
up.
Had a
Had the
conversation.
conversation about your boundaries.
Ask questions first.
Ask
That's it.
questions
Yeah.
and be sure to
I don't even
communicate
think we
what
got
you
the
want, what you like, and what you don't like.
Yeah.
Because you don't know where that piece
So-
of piece may go. The whole is a whole.
So the final thoughts on setting boundaries for our listeners. Any advice or any last words of wisdom that you want to impart on the listeners?
I kind
I
of gave
would say-
him a little spill. Go ahead, brother.
I would say you definitely talk to your partner, find out what they like. Oh, my fault. Talk to your partner, find out what they like, what they don't like. And I think, yeah, just talk to them. I mean, because I think some things shouldn't even be discussed. I mean, well, I guess this day and age you got to discuss something. But something, I mean, I guess for me and my wife, we, to be honest, we never really had discussions. I guess because we have grown together over the years, you know, from being teenagers. So it was never, we just kind of, a lot of stuff we've learned, we've taught each other. You know what I mean? So we I guess we probably have did some things when we were younger that we don't do now, or maybe, you know.
I can't stand on my head no more.
You know, so.
I ain't know that. Can you teach me that move?
But it's nothing that I didn't do back 17 that I won't do now, probably outside of go an hour and a half. I ain't doing that no more. I ain't even gonna lie. That ain't in me.
You just old. You old man.
You need to holler at them other people. Them other people.
Well, no, B, you know what? He good.
Yeah.
But I do believe, and I think Tony be one. If you don't use it, you lose it.
don't
So
use
you
it, you
gotta
lose
be still kind of, you gotta be kind of active. It's like you got that Cadillac, that 79 Cadillac out in the yard. Every now and then you got to start it up. Because if you let it sit for a month, it ain't going to start. I'm serious. You got to give it a jump. Yeah. And however that jump is, if it's open up some ass cheeks or wet in the mouth, however you got to start that thing up, you got to start it up. You know, so you use it or you lose it. So that's like, start that thing up twice a week, 3 times a week. Don't let it go once a month because it might not stop. That's all. Yeah, you can't let that Cadillac sit for a month.
That's boundaries right there.
What?
Once a month.
Only
That
one
should
time.
that should be a conversation.
So
Once
I
a
guess,
month.
and I think I steered spoke because I said we haven't had conversation, but we have talked about certain
know
things.
what-
When I'm
she don't
thinking
know
about
we-
certain things
she don't
that
know
we
they
talk,
So we done been
Because
had
we
that
did talk
conversation.
about stuff, yeah.
Tony B, she didn't flip flop 5
Right.
times.
I mean, hey, life. This is life. Life
No, that
happens.
ain't
Well,
life.
I can't
Life
say this though,
happens.
brother. MB. I don't know if it's because I'm getting older, but time. I mean, because I know at one time I used to be on it. If a week went past, I'm like, I needed it 2 or 3 times a week. But now it's like life. You look up a week gone, and I'm serious. I mean,
Yeah.
and I don't know if it's
Yeah, I
because
know.
I'm getting older. So, but yeah, once a month. That's
rough.
Too long
Yeah, that's too
rough.
long. That's
Dang.
for anybody.
Ain't nobody up here going once a month.
I hope not.
But yeah, the answer was, I guess, the biggest thing, talk and communicate so that you can be on the same page. A lot of times when you talk and communicate, you're not on the same page about stuff, but just have an understanding of what it is that your expectations are from each side.
True.
MB.
They
said
said
it pretty
they
much.
said it pretty much. They let it be known. Communicate.
Yeah.
That's it. And that's all.
That's it. That's all.
Same. Nothing else from you.
Yeah. Had a conversation because don't sneak something up on somebody and get yourself disappointed. You done slapped your damn face.
Right.
I ain't
And
doing
don't be
that.
scared or ashamed, because sometimes people are so they more caught up on being
Judge.
judged or looked at as if that could cause problems, right?
It can cause problems. You trying to introduce somebody to something new and fuck up the whole mood, and then
Right.
Well,
I'm saying
argument come
communicate about what you like, communicate about what you want, because a lot of times I do feel like as you get older, life happens, things change, but when you communicate and say what you want up front, it won't be no new news. Like, you know how I am, you know what I like. So,
yeah. And even if the person, like they said, change comes about, and you can't do something or have something that you used to get all the time, you gotta find other ways.
Or people
Right.
start wanting other things.
And people start wanting other
I
things.
mean, because people
That's
do change. They learn new things. They see new things.
Yeah.
And what was good at one point may not be enough anymore. So, But
Just for not to repeat anything, I know everybody was a constant thing that we heard about communication, but I did write this down. I wanted to make sure I get it out that boundaries, they're not put in place as a means to restrict or control, but basically they're put in place to have a healthier and more fulfilling relationship. So I don't want people to think that you putting a boundary and trying to control someone. It's not about that. Again, I think we talked about, just having your personal values and making sure that your personal values aren't violated. And just making sure, I think once they're in place and it's a respect from both people, is going to build that healthier relationship. And the importance of reassessing boundaries. So think that's a good one too. So make sure you have that conversation again, because again, what I liked at 25, I may not like at 50.
35.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, babe, I think we need to work on some boundaries tonight. What you think?
And I'm sending you over there with them
When they open
when
it
they
free.
open it free, since that's what you want.
And on that note, if you guys are not following us on our social platforms, please make sure you follow us and like and subscribe on YouTube. And until next week, peace.